Hello, and welcome to this. If you can't read the screen, it is Tactics Ogre. Specifically, let us claim the other. I don't know if they always have that subtitle, but either way. This is the PSP version of the game. It's a very old game, as you can tell by the fact that it has a 1995 copyright down there. But, made by Square Enix. So that's a thing. Anyway, it's a really old game. I've never played it before, and I've seen none of it. I know nothing about the game. I did a little test run of just the intro, but I skipped all the dialogue, so I don't know what's going on in the dialogue. I also don't know what data install does because I am playing this on an emulator, because I have no means of recording a physical PSP, so kind of the same way if I ever do any DS games, I have no way of recording a physical DS, so I would have to use an emulator. Like $100 to get a modded DS. Anyway, this isn't DS, this is PSP, using an emulator, because can't record hardware. But anyway, never played this before. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully the emulator works alright, doesn't screw anything up, and hopefully I don't suck too much at the game. Having said that, I probably will, because that's how I roll. I suck at things, fortunately. It is an age of war. The wheel begins to turn. Chosen child, what is your name? My name's Sleepy. Refrain from inputting personal information or inappropriate material. How do I back space? There we go. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the controls, because from what little I played, like this super duper just the start of the game, it's a little bit weird, so take a little bit to get used to that. What's down here? It's a heart. I got a little musical note after my name, or whatever these are. I don't know what those are. That's an Omega. I know what that is, though. Anyway. Hero named Sleepy? Yes, that's me. When were you born? Everyone gets to know my birthday, which you just missed, so there you go. If anyone's curious. Day 15 of Light Scale is apparently what that translates to in-game. I have the faintest idea what that actually means, but hey. You are about to embark on a long journey. Whom do you want at your side? But clearly my beloved. Sage will grant you a single piece of wisdom. What would you learn? If you get people to like you and win hearts, that seems like that would be good in general for both wealth and victory. I'm not gonna lie. But also I'm kinda corny, so we're gonna go with that. A fire engulfs your home. Whom do you save from the flames? We already know the option that I'm gonna pick here, but I need to type something real quick. Gotta respond to someone on Discord, don't mind me. Anyway, but clearly my beloved. I keep forgetting the analog stick doesn't work because it's PSP. In the final reckoning, who will prove false? I could go deep on this my beloved thing. You guys shouldn't be able to hear the Discord noises, but by the way, I don't know if these actually do anything. When I was testing to make sure everything ran well, I noticed it seemed to have a variety of these that it could pick from, and it didn't always pick the same ones, so. Let's go with my king. My king will prove false in the final reckoning. What I know of this game is there's a lot of choices that influence things, so more than likely these do something, but I don't have the faintest idea what they do. The stars shoot across the night sky. For what do you wish? I'd be quite happy with Peace for the World, so that's a twofer right there. And generally just success for my friends. I'll go with that one. Which path will you walk? The curtain rises. I will walk the path that involves typing things into Discord. Great program, by the way. Discord, that is. Works pretty well. Only thing it's really missing is video chat, which is supposedly coming eventually, but anyway. That's the only reason I still have Skype installed, is for video chats, video calls. I like this music. Hopefully this looks accurate to what the game on the PSP would look like as well. It should do. I have it scaled up so it looks a little bit better in terms of the video itself. But it should still look accurate to the original. I don't really know what's going on, by the way, in the background. And like he's on a horse and he's running along. I know that much, but there's some sort of fire. Like something's burning down and people are being ruthlessly murdered for no apparent reason. There's very dramatic music going on too. Some old person looks like they're being escorted away from family there. And whoever this person on the horse appears to have come to that place that was just burning and being attacked, or ransacked, as it were. Chapter 1. There's blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart? That's a good start to a game. It's as we heard, sleepy Lancelot's returned. And it's time, right, sister? Time to end this madness. And beat him, you know that. What is that? What are you saying, Katua? You'd have us pass up a chance like this? It's foolishness to think the three of us might defeat the Dark Knights. The ones who've been foolish and we stand to gain. Don't tell me you're scared. If you lost your taste for blood, I'll do this myself. That's enough of ice. Let's go. No, this won't end well. And what we gain by taking their lives anyway. That's Lance. I keep wanting to say Lancelot, by the way. If you're curious what's going on there. Lancelot is captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of Bakram power. Kill Lancelot and move one of the pillars supporting them. Bakram will falter, if only for a moment. Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own, and they will move to take it. Turmoil of the last war is only just settled, and you'd start another. Are we Wallisters so free of turmoil now, Katua? We are less than vermin in their eyes, insects to be crushed underfoot. Katua's having none of this. If war begins anew, we'll die just the same. Shh, they're here. Don't flank 'em, Sleepy, go around behind. Right. You insist. So this is all I've done. I've done the little part it says here, but I've not progressed beyond this. Like it says go around behind, but I haven't done anything else. Objective, vanquish Lancelot. He's level 2. Ooh, battle. And it passes through a whole bunch of turns. Once battle begins, units from the lowest recovery time, RT, move first. The order in which units move is called the attack turn. Excuse me. I just finished eating, which is generally a bad time to record. You can issue commands such as move and attack on a unit's attack turn. To issue a command, place the cursor on one of your units and press the X button. A list of available commands will appear. You cannot issue commands during the attack turn of enemies or other units not under your control. However, you can still examine units and perform similar tasks by pressing the triangle button. So this is the thing that's going to take me some getting used to, and I actually kind of want to know if there's a way to change this, but if I push down, like I want to rotate the camera somehow, but I don't know how to do that. If I push down, it goes this way. Up goes that way, left and right do this. Which is going to take some getting used to, because that's not the direction my brain... Like, if I hit left, I want it to go southwest in terms of the screen here, but it goes northwest, and it's real confusing. Anyway, we'll have to get used to that. We can examine these people, apparently by pushing triangle, but I don't think it lets me actually do that. At least I don't seem to be able to do... It's the speed up the game button. I have multiple speed up the game buttons, like this one. Oh no, that's my save state button. That one, there we go. One of these buttons does it. I'll probably hit those occasionally on accident at some point, don't worry too much about it. Like, it won't let me, it said hit triangle, right? But I can't, triangle does nothing. Whatever. I can't examine myself either. So we can move, we can act, we can condition, which just tells us our stats as well as our equipment and stuff like that, I believe. I don't have any conditions. Magic? No. View inventory? Is that stuff I have on, or is this... That can't all be stuff I have on, is this different weapons? Cannot use, apparently. What do I have on? I have a short sword. What's the other stuff? I don't know. I have no skills, I got no magic, I got nothing. And also intern. It wants us to flank around though, so we can do some sneaky sneaks up this way. And just like a lot of other old school games of this style, like Final Fantasy Tactics for one, might notice some similarities when I get later into this, but when you end your turn, you can choose the facing of your character, and I assume is like maybe a higher crit chance or no chance to block or something if you attack from flanks and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, Vice will charge forth and attack that man. And this knight will say, "Who goes there?" Friends of the Resistance and no friends of yours. The Resistance? What? I expected a warmer welcome than this. Hey, the children! Wait, do you even know who we are? You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy. Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me? How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter's pass. I should have like different voices for people. You know, my generic I'm reading text voice that I use. I'm not a good voice actor, you probably noticed. I have this voice and the I'm reading text voice. The Dark Knights, but we come from the kingdom of New Zenobia to the east. And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye, you have two. One eye, you say, would that he lacked my name as well. His reputation, it seems, does me no favors. No marauding knights us, but mercenaries come looking for work. I am Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Zenobia. And I am Canopus, the one they name Windcaller. Our aged companion here is the Starseer, or an omen at your service. This old guy is. Murdin Wallhorn, a knight of Zenobia, as it please you. Gildis is my name. There now, no need to be frightened. I don't know what to say. Forgive us, good knights, but perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours. Tell us your tale, then. You're strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it. I am Vice. It would seem you are not our enemy. I am the Sibyl Catua, and this is my brother Sleepy. Hi. Must forgive our error. Already forgotten, though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might tuck somewhere out of this wretched heat? We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret and it's safe. They put a lot of effort into these sprites. I mean, there's not like a lot of necessarily detail on these sprites, but like you can see them sitting down and stuff. That guy's leaning against the wall. They put some effort into these. I like it. I'm a fan of sprites when they're done well, so. As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The backroom share a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lotus. So Lotus sent them the Dark Knight's Loslorian? Loslorian is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sadian, ruler of Lotus. They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders and the High Priest's favorite besides. Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secret. They are his ears, when there is need of it, his dagger. No knights in shining armor these, in word and deed they are as dark as their name. And these dark knights, whatever you call them, are backing the backroom, eh? But why are you come to our isles? Does Zenobia think to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lotus and Zenobia mean to bring their wolves to our shores? Enough of vice. Your question deserves an answer, Vice. We are Zenobian after all. Yet we do not serve as knights of Zenobia. We were banished, cast out. We're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home, nah? Why does he say nah so much? We've come to find work, preferably of the well-paying variety. I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story. This is our fight. Vice, please, fool. Lord Knight, you must forgive our passion. There's nothing to forgive. Your passion does you credit. Tell me, what will you do now? For one, we have to get Duke Ronway out of Almorica. Almorica? Duke Ronway, he is your leader. Not just us, he leads all the Wallister. The names in these places. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute him, if the rumors are to be believed. We mean to stop them. The Duke, is it? If his purse matches his title, there's coin to be had. A little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot? What say you? Look, sorry for not trusting you. It's true that if we're to rescue the Duke, we're going to need help. And there's nothing to be gained jabbering on here, nah? To Almorica Castle. Wait, this castle is well defended. A fight there would mean our deaths, and yours, Lord Knight. Aye. I've seen enough of fighting, enough of death. What about you, Sleepy? Would you have our aid? I would. Why not? Without your help, the Duke is as good as dead. And it's settled. We will prepare at once. What if you say no there, I wonder? Why do you not heed me, brother? I know how you must feel, but what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead. A hard truth, but a truth all the same. In all the world, you are the only one bound to me by blood, brother. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister. She's dying at some point, isn't she? What's keeping you? Everyone's ready. You can't coddle him forever. He's no little boy anymore. Do not speak to me of my brother. He does not share your lust for blood. I have no love for war. Of war, I should say. But I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees. You would die on the backs of others. Cachua's had enough of him. You were the one who brought them in here, Cachua. Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it. At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me. Is that how you see people, as tools? I'd have expected more of a Sybil. Sybil? Sibyl? Sybil? I'm gonna go with Sybil. I only want to see an end of death. Lancelot and his allies have joined you as guests. Okay. Travel to a castle, town, or other location on the world map. Place the cursor on the desired destination. Main command menu, press party. War funds, campaign. Select the party command to equip your units and change classes or browse the war and report. Controls. Not used. Not used. Party menu. Okay, so you can zoom in and out. That's the thing, at least. What is this doing? Oh, it's actually changing something. Oh, okay. So there's two different control schemes. One of which has Chariot Tarot, but I don't know what that means, but... And it changes the party menu to nowhere. There's just no party menu. Unit list, interrupt, focus, confirm, terrain help. Change view. I don't know. Don't have any idea. Unless change view is the thing I want, in which case I'd need it on that control scheme, so. Cursor movement. Pressing the up button moves the tile cursor up and to the left. That's the way I actually want it right there, so. I'm glad they actually have that, that's neat. Keep previous battle party installed data. Reduces load times, we don't have to worry about load times. Screenshots, data. Let's make a save, shall we? Oh, that was fast. Forgot a PSP saves really fast. Alright, so... We're gonna have a gander around the menus and stuff. Always gotta do that at the start of a game. That's me, Vice, Kachua. I assume Kachua is like a healer? Exorcism. Remove stun. Restore HP. And I just have stuff in my inventory that I can equip for different swords, it seems like. What is that? Lombardia. This mark of the captain of the Knights of Zenobia. Or is it just, I guess someone has that equipped already? They must have that equipped, because it's got a little hand icon, I guess. That's the fast forward button, that doesn't do anything else. These are my guests. What does Warren do here? What do you know? You're just a mage. Okay. A standard mage, and you're... It looks like he's got like something going on his back. At first glance I thought it was like wings or something, but I don't know. Warren report. Wheel of Fortune. Malaria, the whole night. So this is, I can just look at the old cutscenes, I guess. View your accomplishments. Talk. People. Alright, fair enough. We'll probably look at that more later. It wants us to go to Almorc Castle. Almorca. We'll wander over here, I guess. This stronghold contains a series of areas that must be battled through in succession. You will be given the option to save your progress before proceeding to the next battle. However, you will not be able to leave the stronghold until you've completed all of the areas within, so it is highly recommended that you use different save data. Save. Press the start button to open the system menu and save your progress. Okay?